Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Sunless Seas. In the last episode we found the Shellnet and the name of the other place that I've completely forgotten. What was the name of the place under the ground? The Gant Pole! Now, I've been told that I can do that mission where I got blubber a few times. And we got 200 echoes each time, so I may do that. I can also buy fuel and stuff down in the Gant Pole. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do... Whoops, God, what? I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Oh no. I want to turn off my light. There we go. And if we go down beneath the waves here, we'll go to the Gant Pole. We'll pick up another barrel of blubber and we will buy some fuel and things. And then hopefully today we'll find Hideaway. It is around here somewhere. Don't know why I keep pressing E. Ah, it's one of those days apparently. And here we are. So I've also been told that the creatures that she was looking for underneath the waves here, for the bodies that wash up, they're all things I can find under the Z in my submarine. Or Zubmarine, I should say. So, what I'm thinking is... I need to start hunting some big creatures. Oh, and apparently the Doomed Monster Hunter was a bit of a waste of money. But you live and you learn. I think I can pick the weapon up somewhere on the other side of the map. At some point, I guess I'll go and do that. People in the comments just like, yeah, that was a waste. Oh, I thought it was cool. Oh well. You know, like I say, you live and you learn. Where is the shop? There it is. Jonah's End. It's quite expensive, but I think it's... Well, we don't need supplies, but fuel. I just want to make sure that I have enough to kind of get me through this area, and then hopefully... Oh, what's this? Hang on. There's a shiny thing. We're still looking for the log of a wrecked ship. I'm still kind of interested. It's moving. That sounded... Oh, hell no. Bye-bye. Wait, can I fight? How much health do you reckon that thing has? Quite a lot. But we do have quite a lot of guns. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow! Okay, combat under the water is a bit strange. The sound's a bit weird. Uh-oh, how much damage does that do? Ah, it's doing quite a bit of damage. I think it's worth it in the long run, though. Okay, let's see. What was that? I haven't really fought anything under the waves before. You have defeated Aneurin? Aneurin? It will stop wriggling soon. Soon? Any moment now. We can send the crew into the carrion slick. The body is liquefying and spreading. Soon it will be nothing but a swirl of shadowed water. If you want to search the remains, you must act now, or we can continue shining light upon it. Never trust anything that seems in a hurry to die. Let's send in some crew. Oh dear. Of course, there's no way that you could actually hear the shouts. Not through the airlock, the hull, the yards of water. Never mind the crew members who swore they could hear every shriek and whimper of the divers you sent out into the corpse water. And besides, from what you saw, there wasn't time for screaming. The dark slick gathered around their diving suits, enfolded them like a cloak. You glimpsed one terror-contorted face through the glass of their helmet as they were bundled up in darkness. And then it was over. Only a little flotsam remained. The water was clear, as though the nether had never been. We got 5 Scintillact. We did lose 2 people, but I think that's actually quite a good trade in terms of monetary value, which is probably a horrible way of looking at it, but I think 5 Scintillact is probably cheaper than 2 crew members. Admittedly, I don't like losing crew. I don't have that many of them. We're not at 50%, so we're still doing good. I'm going to tell myself anyway. Right, let's drop off this barrel of goo. Did I buy 2? Did I use 2 barrels of fuel in that little combat? My god. Okay. I thought I had 7 barrels, but oh, I guess 5 in the reserve. Maybe I didn't have a full barrel there before. Hey, the redolent fish merchant. Here you go. It's only one barrel, but it's a very large barrel. Dips his finger in. Yep, really likes it. 200 echoes. Shall we go again? I've been told 3 times is the maximum. Or potentially the maximum. Let's find out. Gotta make some money. I mean, this is probably the easiest money I've made. So, I'm gonna take full advantage of this. A little grindy, going backwards and forwards. Hello, we're in a occurrence. Oh no. Get out. Get out. Hopefully the chittering monster doesn't come. I'm paranoid because my terror is quite high. Nothing else over there. Hang on, let's pick up the... yeah, it's fine. Fine, look, we're fine. I didn't crash. Here we go. Cut some flesh from for the shell on it. There you go. The carcass of the last beast to expire in this place still has plenty of meat hanging from its bones. Oh. The crew would face starvation 100 times for eating this. Oh, I kind of expected it to say that it was running out, but perhaps not. Who knows? Who knows? Let's go see what this is. Curiosity and all that. They do say curiosity killed the cat, but, you know, I'm not a cat. Oh, hello. The tide of teeth. Your bow light illuminates an uncountable school of eyeless, pale fish. The sailor pauses, fascinated by their pearly scales. He watches the fish form silent ranks, rows upon rows of them, like a shark's jaws closing around you. Oh, 53%. Please don't blow holes in my ship. Ow. The pearlescent fish are mesmerizing, but the relentless thudding of their scaled bodies upon your hull metal dissuades reverie. You flee the eyeless school at full speed, leaking from half a dozen punctures in your shell hull. Each no larger than a sardine. A thin filament stretches from each away into the dark towards a single point, quickly severed as your engines pull away. Yep, the school changes to other prey. Oh, I don't remember this being here before. Guessing it's part of the... Oh, well, whatever. Ow! Ooh, it's fine. Supplies. 5 torpedo components? I mean, I don't have any torpedoes, so that doesn't really help me very much. I don't think I can sell them either. But you know, well, at least we got something for our trouble, huh? The shell nut is over here. I'm gonna need to buy more fuel. God damn it. Should have bought more when I was at the Gam Pole, shouldn't I, really? Oh, God. Inefficiencies ahoy! Forgive for not thinking. Right. Hoping. We've got a lot to search here. I think I'm gonna start searching up north. After getting some more fuel from the Gam Pole, like I need. Let's see if we can do it one more time. So this would be the 3rd time, wouldn't it? Dips his finger. Barrel is drained. 200 echoes. Let's go have a look. One last try, and we'll go pick up some fuel there while we're there, because we used a ton in this little endeavour. I'm actually surprised at how much fuel we've used, just going backwards and forwards between the Shellnut and the Gam Pole. I do wonder if these things are supposed to have a chance of spawning away from each other, because this seems very close. Very easy. Oh, the currents move. I don't know why things still surprise me. I thought currents were in set locations on the map, but apparently not. And this one's in a very pain in the ass place, isn't it? You're gonna go... No? Oh. God damn it. I was joking, game. Some flesh for the shell in it. Still going. Colour me confused. I didn't realise this was going to be so many times. Shops. Let's buy more fuel, and we'll buy 1 box of supplies. And buy 8 fuel. Let's rise. I'm kind of surprised with how much have we made now? We've done this. We did it once in the last episode. We've done it twice this episode, and that's the third time this episode. So that's 4 times overall. I mean, it's for riveting gameplay, I know. It's really good, isn't it? Watching me go backwards and forwards between the gun pole and the shell on it, but money's money. And I do like money. Shell. Yeah, supply the rubbery fish merchant. Rubbery. Rubbery? No. Redolent. I can't read. I've lost the ability to read. Oh. There's the one, shouts one of its members. It's Gant pole meat. We'll all be cursed. The redolent fish merchant turns to you. Smile not quite as drippy. We've better run, he whispers. The thooper. You escape while he's still trying to choke the word out. Your last sight of him is the mob hurling him from the edge of the shell into the rancid waters below. So much for this trade route. At least he paid in advance. Oh, well, that's the end of that then. Ta. Oh. Well, at least he paid in advance. You see, exactly. It's the silver linings and all that, isn't it? You've got to get those. You've got to make sure you get your money first before you do anything stupid. All right, let's go. Let's go exploring. Oh, funny. Where's it 60? I need to start worrying when I'm at about 70. I really hope we come across something quickly. A Tussler's channel. Anything interesting around here? There are no islands within the Zebat's range. Okay, well that's not a good sign. Come on, I just want to find it. One little port under the waves. Oh, some distance to the north. Oh. One of my favorite tracks. What is this? Nathan's Bluff. Festival? Wow, this place looks amazing. The sun? Is that sun? I think it is. Sun! What? Sun! A great beam of sunlight bathes the island. Squint into the dazzle. Far above, there's a hole in the roof. In that light, you see beaches of white gold sands, trees heavy with bright fruit, the reds and blues and greens of the surface. Wait, we can investigate the ruins. There was some sort of installation here, and what looks like a handsome country house. Who was here? What happened to them? We can go beach. Let's compile a port report first. Right fast. The light scars. Oh, are we going to burst into flames? Are we actually all vampires? Your eyes water, the pages blur. The report is one of joy-filled complaint. Estival has a beauty too bright to be appreciated, but perhaps the Admiralty can find something of use. Let's investigate the ruins. A red bird singing. A garden overgrown with berry bushes. A wooden trestle table set for a meal. Chairs strewn with bones. A half-dozen skeletons. A red-breasted bird perches on a grinning cranium. It cocks an eye at you and bursts into song. A liquid, thrilling sound. It seems unperturbed as you approach to poke through the bones. No signs of violence, no fire, no bullets, no bites. These people died peacefully, sitting down to breakfast as the surface sunlight spilled over them. Sunlight can kill at any time. The longer you remain here, the more danger you're in. So why did they stay? Perhaps they stayed because Estival is as beautiful as anywhere in the Neath, and 10 times as generous. It is a fine place for a colony. You could found your own pocket kingdom, if you could do something about the sun. But what? What has power over sunlight? What makes the impossible possible. To found a colony brings something to Estival that you can protect against sunlight. I forgot about there is the kingdom ending, isn't there? And it was like, you can't pick the kingdom ending because you don't know of any places where you can build a kingdom. Well, apparently, here it is. Well, what should we do? Gather supplies, or shall we... Let's go beachcombing. If you're lucky, you might pick up treasures. More likely, you'll pick up bits of wood and the occasional interesting arthropod. Take a stroll along the beach. Perhaps the Z has brought you something. What is it? So driftwood, a smooth dark surface. Something glinting, just a bottle glass, or a nasty glob of goo. It lies on the shingle, like a discarded art. It's glistening. It's glinting. I've got to see. It might be a diamond. Oh. The stories there are about drowning pearls. They've never seen the inside of an oyster. Place one under your tongue and you can name the date of your own death. Don't place one under your tongue because they're the transformed eyes of sailors lost at sea. Stories aside, they'll fetch a good price. Okay, let's see if we can find Hideaway. It's got to be around here somewhere, right? I hope. I pray. I have no idea where, though. I do apologise if there was a break there. My doorbell went. Turns out my medications arrived. I was like, I've just signed up for the home delivery thing in the UK. It's very, very useful. Why did 999 just come up on my screen there when I'm pretty sure that was a glitch of some description. Not the bad. There is something underwater close by to the northeast. Okay. Oh, can't dive here. Am I on top of it? Oh, hello. Horrors below. Sailors at the rail call softly. Something swims beneath the ship. I saw it looking up at us, one says, his voice a tremble. 69. Nice. Let's try. Hey. It comes dripping from the sea, sleek as a seal, but its eyes are faceted. One sailor covers his ears. I swear, he says afterwards, I heard it scream like a woman. I really hope I don't go under the water and then get instantly attacked by the, oh, come on. By the friend thing, the companion. Oh! Quick, Doc, before something horrendous happens. We found it! What, Leviathan? I got a trophy. What is this? Is it alive? It's moving. At least it was until I went in here. Should we deliver a letter first? Oh. On the back of a gigantic beast live exiles from every corner of the Neath. Here gather the traitors, heretics, artists, fools, and the too honest. Despite possessing a range of radically different ideologies, these outcasts live together peacefully. Okay, let's assemble a port report. Explore the city, record the habits of those that dwell within. Most Hideaway dwellers toil to straighten their city against the Z's crushing weight. Those that don't instead prepare for the night's festival, and all without a word spoken aloud. If they need to communicate, the people of Hideaway rely on a strict system of acutely formal gestures. Oh no, this is not a sort of place I need to be. Okay, well, yeah, we have quite a lot of things to do here. We can buy a memento from the slow blinking vendor. She touches her lips, tilts her head back, her fingers travel down her throat to her belly, which she pats. There'll be the trade, goods for food. Should we just roll? Let's flip a coin. We've got enough supplies, right? Yeah, 7. Let's see what happens. Oh. She passes you 3 lumps of festering flesh. She presses her fingers to her forehead and then makes a fist. The Hideaway gestures of creation. These balls of flesh are apparently art. It takes some time for her to convey more about the artwork. One lump is a smaller version of the beast who carries the city, although missing a shell. Another is a man with a terribly pointed chin. The last is, the vendor points vigorously above you, a lamppost. It represents the miracle of modern light. Here, in this dark place, I have been ripped off so hard. Oh, let's drop off the impolite investigator. This is where he requested you bring him. The impolite investigator grins as he disembarks. As soon as he's exited your ship, he spots a small, ancient man. The sprightly visionary. The investigator rushes over to him and shakes his hand while unleashing a barrage of questions. What's your name? Reason for exile? How's the food? The visionary writes a message in the notebook chained to his wrist. He presents it to you both. Welcome. Sorry, must run. You need to register yourself. Go straight ahead. Advice, no questions. Befriend Temtum. Good day. There is a search for truth being conducted in Hideaway. Oh man, there's loads of things here. I can aid the sprightly visionary. A small man with liver spots on his head and wispy white hairs on his chin is struggling to roll a wheel of heavy cabling. I'll help him. Together, you roll the wheel through Hideaway. You pass women lugging blow torches and bags of cement, and men trying to smile as they put on diving suits. Eventually, you pass through an iron gate at a workroom. At the room's center is a deep pit. A large electrical alternator looms against the black wall. The visionary plugs the cable into the alternator and slowly feeds the rest down into the pit. When finished, he writes a short message in a notebook chained to his wrist. Thank you. Unusual help's working on faulty line. May need you in future. As he hands the note, he looks up, revealing his neck. It's one huge scar. Oh well, we helped him. We help him again. He's industrious for one so old. He's always running around the city, aiding his cablemen or repairing electrical faults. We can't, we need 7 fuel. He passes a toolbox to one of his workers and rushes over to you. He writes in the notebook chained to his wrist. The visionary passes you a scrap from his notebook. Alternator engines near dead. Need fuel. Provide. Nope, I haven't got the fuel, but we have to remember about that. Okay, let's check in on the investigator. The impolite investigator ignores the patterns of resting and walking established in Hideaway. He never seems to sleep. At all hours he can be found asking questions or studying the city. Today, however, he's withdrawn to his room and is unduly quiet. What is he up to? Oh, yet again, can't do it. You need terror no more than 70. You have 71. Well, isn't that a kick in the teeth? Okay. Join the festival. Well, maybe this will lower my terror. Though you do not reside in Hideaway, the people of the city will allow you to participate in their festivals if you aid in the preparation of them. They'll be grateful to have the extra help. Oh, a live specimen. That's huge. One of the dwellers bows deeply before you and performs the gesture of friendship by showing you her wrists and crossing her arms to touch her shoulders. She then fumbles in her pockets before she presses a small shell into your hand. It's curled like a wave. A small claw darts out and nips at your finger. The woman coos at the tiny creature. Though everyone in Hideaway has a night to celebrate a festival of their own, most dedicate their efforts to one of 3 great events. We have the silent reel, Throughout the night, the people will dance. There will be no music, nor any obligations to conform to a particular style. The hour of reflection. There is a dweller too ancient and too mad to help maintain Hideaway. Instead, the suggestion serves a ceremonial role. During the festival, they bark out a phrase which everyone then represents through art. Invariably, the topics are variations on handsome Temtum's generosity or Hideaway's superb lifestyles. Or there's the rainbowing. Revellers will indulge in a colourful feast featuring the finest food Hideaway can manage to find in the abyssal depths. Let's do the silent reel. A high lattice has been constructed over the festival square. It holds dozens of filament bulbs. A spool has been suspended in the centre of the square. It is wound with a dull Prusse ribbon. When the ribbon is entirely unwound, the festival will end. Well, let's dance. The master of the dance holds the ribbon in his teeth. He is dancing through the crowd. A game terror! The master claps his hands at the shuffling dancer. The shuffler gives a smile, but his eyes fill with hate. He bites a section of ribbon, fixing it between his teeth, and joins the master's dance. Let's keep dancing. How long's it been? The master of the dancers obliged more to bite onto the ribbon, but he still has so many left to claim. More terror. He must have been dancing for a few hours now, but it just goes on. The only relief from the quiet is the irregular clap of the master of the dance. The great chain of dancers weaves through the crowd without a noise. There are formerly holy teachers, once monarchs, warriors without battles, short-changed merchants, a growing and ceaseless parade. Some move with grace, others only sway in their steps out of obligation. The spool continues to unreel. We gain 2 terror. I can't keep this up. I'm going to run out of bloody terror. I need to make it back to London. So we can just keep dancing. It's been many hours. They cannot maintain this forever. Or sing. The people look like they're on the edge of miserable tears. And who wouldn't be dancing in this awful quiet? Give them a song. Oh, that seems like a bad idea, but let's try it. The master of the dance almost lets out a shout. The ribbon falls from his mouth. A few dancers curl their lips and step from the line. The master clears his throat and signs with trembling hands. The closing of the festival. He thanks the people of Hideaway for the celebration of unity and thanks Temtum for their home. The crowd responds with silent applause. Here and there you spot a few thanking you with secretive smiles. One even pushes something into your hand, a small token of thanks. Hey, we needed solace fruit for something in the last episode, didn't we? Well, now we have 2. Nice. Oh, yeah, no. Nothing. Answer that question. Alright, let's get rid of this bloody letter. Present a farewell letter to the sprightly visionary. A withered man stares at the letter in silent anticipation. The sprightly visionary tears open the letter, scanning it quickly, then reading it again more closely. His emotions are guarded, but his fingers gently trace the ascot around his neck. In response, the visionary writes only, "Tell Lorenzo he is dismissed from his service." Hesitantly, he gives you the salute of a Argonaut commander before rushing off to busy himself with other work. Ooh. How intriguing. I wonder how that quest continues, but I am going to have to end the episode here. We've gone on a bit long. So the puzzle for the next episode is how do I get back to London, which is quite literally the other side of the map, with Oh god, like 26 terror? Oh my god, that's going to be stressful. If anyone has any ideas on how I can lower my terror before I get back to London, it would be greatly appreciated. And, well, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated, and as always, I'll see you next time.